Welcome back to the Old Iron Lover channel. My name is Bob and this is the bending brake project. In this segment we're going to build the front eccentrics, which are right here, and they basically raise and lower the front of the clamp arm, which raises and lowers the bending for the brake fingers and basically clamps the sheet metal down. In my rush to get this video ready, actually not the video ready, but get the project done for the Summer Bash of 2017, I didn't get the audio set right. I believe I had the channels on the transmitter and receiver not matching. Anyway, this should be the last one with this problem. So let's take a look at the drawing from left to right. We're looking first at the big end. Is a 3/4 inch by 3/4 inch, roughly, piece of diameter for the handle to fit. The next diameter is a 5/8 piece that fits in the front hinge, and the last piece is the 1/2 inch offset piece that forms the clamp cam. Now we're going to use the 4-jaw chuck as before to facilitate turning the offset part after we get all the non-offset parts built. Start out by facing and turning just enough OD off to get the rust away. The diameter is not critical, it's just the place where the handle to run the clamping mechanism runs or sits. Throughout this video, where I saw parts that were pretty not much action going on, I would speed them up to 6 times fast forward. Just so you can still see it, but you don't have to suffer through, an hour video of the machine slowly moving down the length of a piece of steel. Right now I'm just kind of slowly increasing the diameter so I get all the rust off, and then I'll take a cut all the way down the length of it. Okay, now I'm getting ready to set up the travel dial so I can get all the cut lengths the way I want them. Okay, now we're turning the 5/8 diameter piece. We're actually going to turn the whole pin for the first inch of it, and then we'll come back and turn the offset a 1/2 inch on the very end. The final bit will just be hand fit or sneaking up on it. Just test to make sure everything fits smoothly without being too loose. There we go. We got a nice smooth fit. Okay, now we're going to dial one pair of jaws into the 50 thousandths offset for the cam that runs the clamping mechanism. Now, even at 6x speed, I'm not going to win any 4-jaw competitions. So Adam Booth and Keith Finner have nothing to fear from me. But I will get there. Okay, now I got that dialed in. I'm doing the offset piece. It's a 1/2 inch diameter and a 1/2 inch long. A little filing to take off the last thousandth or two. There we go, it's getting close. Here we have it, smooth. Now we're going to trim the big end to length. Not a critical length, it's just a place for a handle to be. Just breaking the corners and giving it giving it a little polish. And that's what it looks like all done. In this segment we're going to build the front handles, and that's these guys right here that allow the operator to clamp the fingers down onto the sheet metal you're bending. Alright, the piece we're building today goes with this front eccentric, and it's a temporary handle. It's just a ring with a threaded hole in it and a rod with thread on it. The rod has enough thread that it'll come through the hole a little bit and acts as the set screw against this shaft right here. And the idea is we'll make a couple of these, and when we get the whole bending brake all put together, we'll use these to adjust the eccentric, but we don't know exactly what the timing's going to look like, whether it needs to be the high point on the eccentric needs to be here or back here or whatever, and where the handle is most comfortable to use. So we're going to make this, and we'll adjust it as we need and use this as a friction lock against the shaft to hold it in place. When we get it where we want it, we'll take it apart, mark it right in here in line with the handle. It will actually be marked on the end of the shaft. Then we'll measure over 250 thousandths, line it up, and we'll bore either a 3/8 or 5/16 hole with the final shaft. Will have a knob on the end and all that, and we'll be silver soldering that in so we don't have to deal with the problem of handles loosening up their threads and wallowing things out. So these will just be temporary. So only thing is critical is the 750 diameter, which is mismarked on this, has to fit over the end of the eccentric shaft, and it has to be threaded together. Put some flats on it so we can use a little wrench if we want to tighten it up good. Trim off the end, spot it, clean the rust off, bore it 750, and then slice off two 600 thousandths wide pieces, and then we will take them over to the mill, and we'll center it and drill the 3/8 inch threads. Okay, we're back. Got my drill sharpened and ready to go for it here. I'll go for a good 1.5 inches or so. We're getting ready to drill our 5/16 drill and tap it for a 3/8 16 hole. So we're just going to touch off both sides of this piece and both sides of the jaws and use the center function on the DRO. Okay, the object here is just so I can dial in 625 and be approximately on the middle on both sides here. Z, clear. Okay. X, clear. Okay, we have a left-handed mill, so I will switch my rotation, zero my axes. Okay, it's got me a flat spot there. Okay, the last operation we have to do is cut a little flat on the sides of this for a 5/16 wrench to tighten them down good and snug, and called it out to be a 1/2 inch across the length of the flat. I'm going to take about 31 or 32 thousandths off of each side. That'll do it. Thanks for visiting the Old Iron Lever channel and the series on the building of the bending brake. There are a number of episodes in this series, so please check back regularly. I'll try to post them about twice a week until they're all up, assuming I can keep up with the editing. So if you like it, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to make a comment that you think I'd like to hear, well, please add that. And if you haven't subscribed, that's always welcome too. Please subscribe. Until the next episode, happy trails.